Probably a shadow of debt, but I'm not upset, man. Look at my table. Look at my.
Oh, woo, 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 woo. Uh-huh.
6 feet 8 inches of beautiful
Details.
delicious black man.
Delicious black man.
Why can't they all be like you?
I know there's some of y'all brothers that would have loved one of these of Laura Winslow, huh? Y'all would have been having that same conversation with her, huh? You know, but we back at it again. Life Lessons of Stephen Laura. It's Stephen Laura time. Check the time because it's all the time, y'all. You know, and what is a life lesson here? Lesson you see here with Laura is look for inspiration. You can be inspired by anything. You know, we always look for the big thing, but there's a lot of inspiration that can come out of very small things. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go.
What? A kiss?
This girl she's so silly.
I hardly know you. Only because I hate to see you beg.
Ain't you proud to beg? I wonder if y'all see it. Kelly was just killing it. Did y'all see the necklace? I don't know if you could tell. How the necklace so perfectly matches with the shirt and the jacket. Bad chick, boy. I'll tell you. Bad chick.
Stop it. Take a load off. I'm taking a load off.
Take a load off.
Steve, have you guys been practicing half-court shots all day?
Since 5 a.m. Cool. Refreshing.
What's up?
You're pushing him too hard.
What are we seeing again out of Laura? What are we seeing? That ain't even her man all the way yet. What are we seeing out of Laura? You're pushing him too hard. She's going to defend Steve. She's recognizing Steve. He's in a little bit of pain. He's in a little bit of pain, okay? And she's coming to the rescue as usual.
By the time you guys get to L.A., he's going to be too tired to make the shot.
Laura, do you understand that there's $1 million riding on Steve making this shot?
No, but Edda, I'm in so much pain.
Look how Laura's looking at Eddie. Look how Laura's looking at Eddie. Working Steve too hard. That's why it baffles my mind when people try to say Laura didn't care about Steve. It's so asinine.
My back aches, my arm burns, my feet hurt. Oh, even my tushy's tender.
Oh, gosh. That's a bad way.
Come on, Steve, let's go.
You in a bad way.
Okay, oh.
Very shy. You know, and if you plan to get anywhere with her, I mean, you're going to have to be more forward. Is she seeing anybody right now?
Yeah, Stefan.
Remember the moment that Steve and Laura just shared. But Steve is like, please don't add any extra dudes to my math equation, okay? I'm trying to subtract. You, Steve, Eddie, you adding stuff. I'm trying to subtract.
She don't like him. I mean, it's been over for a long time now, but the poor guy just cannot take her hand.
Wow.
Now, why don't you drop by maybe late Friday night, and then you can do some hitting of your own, huh?
Eddie being real devious right now. Eddie is being very, very devious right now.
Thanks, man. Hey, you got it, man. All right. Right on.
Oh, Laura's back with Stefan.
I'll get it. Hey, Rick, my man. Come on in. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. I love men's boldness. Hey, baby, walking in. Laura got a man right next to her. Hey, baby. Laura, you in trouble.
Hi. Oh, all right. Here.
Laura, he wanted a hug. She gave him a handshake.
Oh, you are shy.
Long time no see. Uh-huh. You know Eddie. And this is Stefan. Right. And I'm Laura. But of course you already know that.
Yeah, you know that already, Laura. I wonder why is Laura so nervous right now? Like I just wonder why she is so nervous right now. I wonder if people ever notice that when Laura gets real nervous, she almost gets awkward. I wonder if people ever notice that.
Oh,
Nothing.
Rick's an old friend.
Isn't he an old boyfriend?
Oh, long time ago. I was still carrying my Facts of Life lunchbox.
Yeah.
By the way, what are you doing here?
Changing your life, baby.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Look, we had to put this in slow motion. Look at Laura's face when he says, I came in to change your life, baby. With Stefan right there. Look at Laura's face. It's so hilarious. This dude is bold right here, man. What are you doing here? Dude right there, Stefan right there, changing your life, baby. I come in to change your life. You feel what I'm saying? Laura always finds herself in these type of situations. Now I know you're like, wait a minute, but the situation with Steve. That's why I said you gotta let stuff play out.
Come on. Eddie told me that you wanted to drop this guy.
Ah.
You did?
Interesting.
Why?
Because he said that you still had a thing for me, baby.
Rick, it's obvious you got some misinformation because
And you need to take the hint and learn how to let go.
brother, if I let go, you're gonna be the first to know.
Okay. Wait, okay, all right.
This is so messed up, though. This is so messed up. See, people want to try to judge Laura for this. Laura has had no part in this whatsoever, but she got to clean it up.
Look, Rick, I never said that I wanted to drop Stefan. Stefan,
She didn't say it.
I did not say I still had a thing for Rick. And Eddie, why did you tell him that?
Laura.
This is a good question that Laura just asked. It's such a good question. Why would he dip into Laura's love life to this extent to cause drama? This is big bro, right? So let's go look at this.
If you went on Dudes, you might be able to get a date with Laura.
Laura saw you on Dudes. She go nuts with jealousy.
Go to a club, you know. I'm sure you'd probably find a guy around closing time.
Oh, yikes. Gee whiz. Come on now.
You know perfectly well why I'm staying home.
Oh, that's right. Stefan is in Paris, and I'm waiting for him to come home.
So what I'm wondering is if Steve, if Eddie already knows, like, Laura is not, because he knows his sister, that she's not really feeling Stefan like that, you know, or does he not necessarily care for her being with Stefan? I just wonder, like, is this some of Eddie's loyalty to Steve? You know what I'm saying? It's just very interesting that he would dip into her love life like this, in this way, to cause massive drama. Gotcha.
You got me. And now I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
Laura told me to call all the numbers in your little black book.
You use my little black book?
Eddie, I want to know why you still have one. You got Greta. Why y'all fellas, brothers? Why y'all do that? Why you still need a black book and you got a good woman? You got a beautiful black queen woman. Why you need a black book? I don't know. I'm gonna stay out you guys' business though. I'm gonna stay out.
Yeah, it's just a little thing I'd like to call payback. Gotcha.
Bow.
Oh, well, you got back at him all right. And in the process, you ruined the party I worked my hiney off to give him. Not to mention hurting those young ladies' feelings.
Yeah, Laura.
And you! She's just as guilty as she is.
Man, look, this is what I love right now, man. Look at how much things have changed. Steve is checking Laura and Eddie in their house. This is how much things have changed.
Shame on both of you. It's one thing when you fight with each other. It's another thing when innocent people get hurt. You don't know how lucky you are to have each other.
Everybody was, Laura was so mean to Steve. And I've been saying this. We're going to bring it back.
I'm a person, and I have feelings, and I demand to be treated with respect and dignity.
I'm really sorry, Steve. Will you forgive me?
No, this is my crime.
It's his problem.
Not Stefan's. Tonight's my night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the prom even if I have to go all by my lonesome.
Steve, wait. I'll go with you.
Woo!
Laura, what's gotten into you lately? I don't think you've ever had a drink in your life. Last night you turned into the St. Pauli girl.
Right. He will. That's what people got to understand. Steve knows that majority of what Laura's doing, you know, she's not serious. Because Steve understands the core of who Laura is. from when she was 6 years old. That's who he's in love with, right? So he knows that all this other stuff that y'all take personal, he don't really take personal. But when Steve recognizes Laura's out of order, or she's out of line, or she's acting like, something that's not herself, Steve will check her like he just did. I'm trying to tell you, he know what it is. And Laura always responds in a respectful manner. She always does.
You make me sick.
He's right. I'm sorry I ruined your birthday party.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I ruined your date with Stefan.
You lovely ladies. Oh, cutie. Oh, look. She's sitting at the head of the table.
That's actually not a bad look for Steve, though. He got his muscles going a little bit. You can see his physique a little bit. I'm wondering if Steve is actually doing this on purpose, so that one person in particular could take a longer look. I'm just wondering, Steve. I'm just wondering. The way he walking around like he walking. You know what I'm saying?
Steve, is this another new look you're trying out?
Yes, indeedy, sweetie. And I think this might be the one.
Look at him. Look at him. Yeah.
What do you think?
He wants Laura to look. He wants Laura to look, man. Steve wants Laura to sneak a peek. That's what he wants, man. I see what you're doing, Steve.
You know those super cool, trendy hip guys?
Oh, yeah.
You're not one of them.
Oh. Gee.
Lemonade?
No, thank you.
Exactly.
If you hear a weird sound...
Exactly, man. This is what I said. I think Steve set this whole thing up because he knew Laura was going to sneak a peek. Look at that. We need covenant eyes, though, guys. Covenant eyes.
In 5 minutes, that's me trying to get out of these pants.
He looks nice in it. He does. He looks nice. Look at Laura just smitten.
What? You were looking at Steve.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. Oh, yes, you were.
She
you
was.
were checking him out.
Straight up.
It was an innocent glance.
Yeah.
Not a check.
She was so accurate on that, though. If you go back and watch it, if you go back and look at her, she's telling the truth. But she was still sneaking a peek. Yeah.
Admit it, you have feelings for Steve Urkel.
Maxine, fix your face. She
Maybe
is.
just a little bit.
A little bit.
You are dating Stefan Urkel. He is gorgeous and smooth, and Steve is not. I know. But Steve has other qualities I find attractive.
Look, oh my gosh. Guys, this is the other thing that we have to understand. What Laura is feeling right now in the midst of, sneaking a peek, is also friendship. So what she's feeling for Steve now, think about it, she's been with Stefan for a good bit, and she's never felt this way for Stefan. Because the friendship, all this time building, growing, Steve wasting his time. Nope. Because Laura is coming in a better package than thought he would want. Laura's even is in a greater package than that. She is maturing. She's seeing the amazingness of Steve.
He's kind.
Steve is kind.
Generous.
Yep.
He's smart.
Yep. All those things.
And he makes me laugh.
Laura had a list. She didn't just say, oh, well, he's smart. She's like, he's smart, he's kind, he's generous. He makes me laugh. Like, okay. We gotta bring it in.
Party with you.
Well, okay. I'll meet you there. But hey, save a dance for me.
Gotta get your groove on. Gotta get your groove on. Don't worry, Steve. She will laugh and love this later. Okay, Laura just Laura right now. She'll love it later.
Upsy daisy.
You know what, Steve? I am so sorry about your eye.
Yeah.
No problemo.
Eye jammy.
Actually, my vision's getting better. I'm only seeing double now.
Yeah. Is in love, y'all. But I see clips there where it was already starting. Look at this now. I told you. Laura deep down always thought Steve was funny, but she was not ready to, because think about it. That's why the Bible says that laughter is good for the soul, right? So when you go and you're laughing at something, your guard goes down, and Laura had to keep her guard up to protect her and to protect him.
I got my pants on.
makes me laugh.
There you go. And he makes me laugh. Stefan does not. This is just so beautiful. I want to go back to something specifically that Laura said right here. Check this out again. Yeah.
He's kind.
Yep, Steve is.
Generous.
Yep.
He's smart.
He's smart.
And he makes me laugh.
There you go. And he makes me laugh. You know what's so beautiful what Laura just said there? Hope about it, like I said, was the list. He's kind. He's generous. You know, all those things. What does that sound like, right? And then Laura said the most beautiful thing. I love it. Laura said, and he makes me laugh. Right?
Crazy! You are dating Stefan Urkel. He is gorgeous and smooth. And Steve is not. I know.
Now, you saw what Maxine said to Laura. We played the clip. Maxine said, Stefan is smooth and gorgeous. That's why you should stay with Stefan, because he's smooth and he's gorgeous. I've been saying that is so beautiful about Steve and Laura is Laura just named things on a level of knowing a person, right? When you really get to know a person, or it's friendship that has turned into romance. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay? I know people understand the same thing. How many people are married to somebody that makes them laugh? Majority of people that are married, to the person they're married to, they never built a friendship. They just built a romance. They didn't build a friendship. And so this is what I'm saying why Steve and Laura is so inspiring, is because through all the hardships and all the ups and downs and all Laura's no, going through all that, this organic friendship was building. That Laura can go and describe these things. And like I said, in defense, like Steve, he ain't good looking, which baffles my mind because Steve actually is very good looking. Steve is, and Laura's already, and think about it, we're going to bring it back.
I pictured a handsome date dressed in a gorgeous tuxedo. Steve looks really nice tonight.
Laura's already admitted that, that Steve is good looking. And, well, he's dressed up there. There are some people that can dress up, every day, all day. You're not going to think that they're good looking just because they put on a suit. So it's an indication that Laura does see that Steve is an attractive guy. So I don't think that's ever been an issue. That, now Maxine may not think that Steve is attractive, but I think Laura always has. But I think that is just the beautifulfulness of it with Steve and Laura is like the romance. This is why I said this ain't about no lust or nothing like that. The romance is coming out of a friendship. That now the things that Laura admires about Steve didn't say, oh, because he's fine. And, which a lot of us do, which a lot of us women do. I hate to say, oh, he's fine. And I know he got a car, and da-da-da. And think about this, too, that I love. This is why I love Laura Winslow so much. Laura didn't say, oh, he's generous. He'll do anything for me. Whatever. He'll spend his money on me. He will da-da-da. Because a lot of people sit there and try to say, Laura only got with Steve was he, was popping off and all that type of stuff. As of right now, Laura's heart is bubbling over for Steve. And Steve still has no status. And she doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? She does not care. And I feel like people need to...
Well, you need to be drug tested immediately.
I keep saying, Stephen ain't said it. You need to be tested because you are never wasting your time when you are building a friendship with somebody. People are like, why Steve keep Laura around? Because of this. Because now Laura can appreciate the core of who Steve is. She's not talking about his money. She's not talking about his potential. She's not talking about what she can gain from being with him. She's just talking about him. Just the core of who he is. If things continue to go in the trajectory in which they're going, Steve is actually going to get more than he actually thought that he would have. Because he's not only just going to, possibly get a wife and a mother to his children, but he's going to get a best friend in the process of that. He's going to get a woman that knows him like nobody else knows him.
If it's not for me, Lord, then let it be delayed.
We got
It's not for me, Lord, then let it be delayed.
Yeah, we had to play that again. What she said. She said, if it's not for me, listen to the words. If it's not for me, then let it be delayed. Think about that. Wait a minute. Well, if it's not for me, then take it away. No, she said, let it be delayed. Because could it possibly be that the timing in which you want it, it's not for you? But if you let it be delayed and you let it be on time, you know what I'm saying? Then it is the right time. And that's what we got to understand, that Steve doesn't recognize about Steve and Laura, and half of y'all so-and-sos don't recognize about Steve and Laura, that everything is about timing. I want you to check this out.
Here's the deal. You can be married But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're ready to be someone's partner in life. Meaning their growth, their expansion, their changes. You know, and that's where your friendship comes in. Because, you know, when you're married, sometimes the romance, you know, comes and it goes. But I'm going to tell you what never leaves. That's that friend love. And that's that commitment to ride or die with somebody through every step of life.
Now, I'm not saying to go and take just all the marital advice from Jada Pinkett Smith. But right there, in that situation, she's absolutely 1,000% correct. This is, you know, and you are blessed to be able to figure that out and find that friendship love. This is why I said again, I got to call out the asinineness, okay, of Myra loved him first and Myra loved him more. Myra will never, ever catch up because what Steve and Laura have is that friendship love. That's what they have. If y'all want to say Myra loved him, if y'all want to say Myra had romantic feelings for Steve first, cool. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say she loved Steve first. Because friendship love over romance will always be stronger. Just like Jada just said, romance, it comes and it goes. But that friendship love, and this is what is so beautiful about it with Steve and Laura. This is why I don't understand why people try to go against it so much. But I do understand because we don't want to go through that. We don't want to, most of us are just getting in relationships for ourselves. So now, even right now, when Steve and Laura are not fully committed and they have more than what Myra and Steve have and what Stefan and Laura have. Steve and Laura already have more than that. And it's so amazing about it. And I understand everybody, you want things quick, fast, in a hurry. And that's why y'all walk with Myra because no one respects the process anymore. We don't respect the process in anything. In anything. Viral. Everybody, you want to go viral, you don't want to build nothing. You want to go viral in your relationship, but you don't want to build nothing. Nobody wants to build anything anymore. So that's why we can't appreciate one of the most beautiful love stories ever told in Steve and Laura. But friendship is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing that we have really overlooked and underestimated. And that's why I love so much about the Steve and Laura storyline. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.